Hello friends, I'm Parvez and this is our 6th lesson in PyQt5 GUI Development. In this video we're going to talk about creating of HBox layout or horizontal layout in PyQt5. So in the previous lesson we have learned that how you can align your widgets vertically using VBox layout. But now sometimes you need to align your widget horizontally. For this we can use PyQt5 HBox layout class. Now I've already created my window code, so this is just a simple window. We're extending from QWidget and the geometry title, the icon of the window. So this is the geometry, this is the window title, and this is the window icon that I've already created. And this is in here I've created the object of QUI application. This is the window object. You need to show your window, and also this is our loop, our main loop. So now we need to first import a QHBoxLayout class. So QHBoxLayout, and also because I want to add some push buttons and I want to align push buttons horizontally. So for this I want to import QPushButton class also. Now the first thing we need to create the object of our HBox layout. So I'm going to just say HBox and it is QHBox layout. After creating of the HBox layout, we need to create our buttons. I'm going to create 4 buttons and I want to align these buttons horizontally. So the first one is QPushButton, and we need to give the text for the button. I'm going to just say click 1. We can create btn2 QPushButton, and it is click 2, and btn3, so QPushButton, and it is click 3. So let me just copy this, and I need to just add one more button, click 4. Now after creating of the push buttons, now it's time to add these push buttons in our HBox or horizontal box layout. So there is a function or method in HBox layout that's add widget. So add widget is used for adding the widgets like push button, labels, radio button, radio boxes, checkboxes in our horizontal box layout. So we can just say HBox.add widget, and we need to add our first button in here. And we are going to do the same process for the second button and also third and fourth button. I'm going to just copy one of this, and this is button 3, and also this is button 4. So now after creating of the HBox layout, right now if we run our application, you'll see we're not receiving any button in here, because when you want to create your layout, you need to set that layout to the main window class. So we can just say self.setLayout, and we want to set the HBox layout. So we want to set this HBox layout to our main window class like this. So now our code is completed, and we are going to just run this. Now you can see that our buttons are aligned horizontally. Now you can make it like this. You can see that we have nice layout management, and you can make your window bigger. So now this was writing code. Now if you want to use Qt Designer and how you can align your widgets using Qt Designer. So for this I'm going to just open my terminal, and in here I'm going to just say PyQt5 Designer. And you can see now I'm going to just choose widget in here. So now the first thing we are going to just change the title, and we don't need to do anymore, but you can do a lot of stuff in here. Even you can change the icon, but I want to just change the window title, so I'm going to just give it HBox layout. even we can say PyQt5 HBox layout. Now we need to add some buttons in here, so push button, first button, and this is our second button, this is the third, and also fourth button. So click 1, click 2, click 3, and click 4. So we need to just first select all the buttons and right click. We are going to just align this horizontally, so layout horizontally, and also we need to just add the horizontal layout in our main window. So in the window you can right click and we can just say layout horizontally. So now we can make it smaller, and you can see now this is our design. We need to just save this. I'm going to just save it. So HBoxLayout.ui. After that you need to copy your UI file in here. So let me just paste this. So now you can load this in two ways. So first way that you can convert this to Python file using PyQt5. I've already talked about this. You can just watch I think it was in second video, you can watch that. In the second way you can just load your UI file. Now the best thing about loading an UI file is this, that you can easily change your properties. So you can change, for example, the title, you can change for example the string, and you can do different things in the XML or .ui file. Okay, now this is my basic code for creating of the window. I have some imports. This is my UI class. It extends from QWidget, and this is my init method and also super method. And here we need to create the object of GUI application, and this is my window object, and also in here I'm going to show my window. So now for loading your .ui file, so for loading of this file, first thing we need to import UIC. So we can say from PyQt5 import UIC. After importing UIC, now in here you can load your UI file. You can simply say UIC.load UI, and in here you need to add your file name. So it is HBoxLayout.ui, and now we are going to run this. So now you can see that we are receiving our HBox layout using Qt Designer. So we have designed our layout in the designer, and after that we have loaded our UI file. So thank you guys, and if you want the source code you can just check my website geekscoders.com, and you can get all the source code.